Hello, everyone. Welcome back. For those of you who don't know me, my name is John Clayton. I'm a recovering drug addict and alcoholic, and I've been clean and sober since February 21st, 2021. Um, okay, I'm a bit of a day behind with my readings, which I apologize for. I didn't get a chance to get my reading out yesterday, so I'm going to do that reading first, which is for February 7th, because it's February 8th today. So this one is for February 7th. Recovery makes us more resilient. As we progress, we learn that we can always begin a new journey in recovery, and we can start over whenever we need to. We don't need to blow up our lives to get a fresh start. Living Clean, Chapter 3, Spirituality in Action. Life on life's terms comes with some inevitable setbacks. Recovery gives us choices about how we deal with those occasional stumbling blocks or misfortunes. Do we summon our inner drama queen, back ourselves into a corner, and turn a minor setback into a full-blown catastrophe? Sometimes, yes, and sadly, relapse can be part of that story. Fortunately for us, recovery makes us more resilient. We learn we can reset our attitude instead of resetting our clean time. We're reminded that change is the only constant. Life's challenges don't end when we get clean. Rather, we learn to respond to change and changes in a different way. Summarized by one member: get knocked down 3 times, get up 4. Early on, it may have taken a toxic relationship or some regrettable financial mismanagement for us to reach for the reset button. Our tolerance for emotional pain or spiritual disconnection lessens over time. However, our setbacks are less dramatic because we're quicker to get into the solution. We accept new realities more readily instead of resisting the storms of life. We learn to bend with the wind. The 12 steps offer us a spiritual path through life. It crosses the same rough terrain, but we become more sure-footed. We navigate the obstacle and have the courage to explore uncharted territory. With the support of our fellow members and our higher power, we may stumble, but it gets easier to get back up. With the hope that our best days are ahead and the courage to make that so, we dust ourselves off and continue on our journey. I will recognize the sources of my resilience today, but be grateful for all that fortune. Wait, sorry. Let's try that again. I will recognize the sources of my resilience today and be grateful for all that contributions to my ability to put one foot in front of the other. Yeah, that's something I can say that been getting better at, I guess, is putting one foot in front of the other. Because, I mean, for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm actually, well, I feel like I'm moving forward because of what I'm doing with my life and with the changes that I've made in my life. But because I'm, also for the most part isolated, sometimes it's hard to tell because, you know, it's not like I'm out there talking to people. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I would like to be, but because of how I have lived my life for so many years, now I have difficulty trying to talk with people, especially especially on a level where you know where I can sound like that I know what I'm talking about, especially when I'm talking about my own thoughts. But anyway, okay, so yes, again, I apologize for the reading being that I missed yesterday's reading because of my health and sleep situation. I uh, I struggle in certain areas, so it seems like I can, every time when I wake up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm always wide awake. But then, after a couple of days, it's like I struggle staying awake for about 2 or 3 days, and then yeah, it sucks, man. But I'm working on. I know a lot of it has to do with my nervous system, which is messed up because it's stuck in fight or flight. That's why I don't sleep at night because for some stupid reason, even though I have been safe for the last 4 years, but my body still doesn't seem to take any risks. But what it doesn't realize is that by doing that, it's hurting me in the long run because I can't heal on the inside if I don't get the proper sleep at night. Anyway, so yeah, so that was the spiritual principle of the day for February 7th, 2026. And for February 8th, or no, yeah, I think I said February 7th, right? Yeah, so for February 8th, which is today, we have recovery makes us. Oh, no, wait. Now I'm going to reread yesterday's. Okay, so for February 8th, 2026, we have willing to walk in faith. When we show up for life with willingness and an open mind, the next right thing tends to present itself. Living Clean, Chapter 3, Spirituality is Practical. I have a full, rich life in recovery, a member shared, to knowing nods, but I'm facing some decisions about what comes next for me. I'm willing to do the next right thing if only I knew what that is. The options are all good, so how do I figure out what God's will for me or is for me? After the meeting, some more experienced NA members offered their insights on steps 3 and 11. I I would freak out trying to really know if my choices aligned with my higher power's will, one member shared. I was told if you're looking for a burning bush, you're going to disappoint. You're going to be disappointed. When we're dealing with clear out questions of right and wrong, should I steal this candy or pay for it? The next right thing is obvious, but looking for one correct response to life's multifunctional dilemmas can be paralyzing. The member continued. I came to understand that step 3 is all about my decision. My willingness to work the rest of the steps is that decision in action. My job is to show up, be willing, and do the work in front of me. So long as I'm plugged into the steps, I can trust my intuition. I used to pray to know God's will for me too, another member confessed. My sponsor pointed out that self-centeredness has distorted my hearing. Step 11 isn't about me, it's about us. She went on to explain how a focus on us broadened her perspective. It changed my outlook and influenced how I pray and meditate. That made it easier to live by principles and to listen to my heart, trusting that my choices would enrich my ability to serve. Viewing life through a wide angle lens puts our decisions within a larger context filled with love, support, and service. When we practice willingness and awareness, even our missteps expand our usefulness to others. When we're spiritually fit, doing the next right thing doesn't have to be complicated. We find a willingness to walk in faith, knowing that we'll be alright. People like saying, when one door opens, another opens. As NA members, we become better equipped to navigate hallways with multiple doors, some leading nowhere, others to new worlds, and all of them preparing us to serve. I am willing to be guided by my higher power today. I will make principled decisions and take positive action, secure in the knowledge that my service will be enhanced. That last word there was kind of tough to figure out, but yeah, that my service will be enhanced. Wow. Yeah, I like that reading. I want to talk on it, but I kind of already forgot what I read. It's so bad. But then again, I do now have two of them in my brain because I did had to read February 7th first. But yeah, okay, so that was February 8th reading, everybody. And thank you for joining me today. I mean, if you did stay and put up with the whole thing, then I mega thank you. I mean, I know because of how important my recovery is to me that if it was me watching somebody like me, that sounds kind of weird, but I don't know. I think I probably would do it because I don't know. Everybody thinks to themselves. I apologize. I'm just. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Hit like and subscribe. I mean, I'm gonna be doing this every day regardless, but If you can help me reach my goal to get to 1,000 subscribers, that'd be awesome. Well, if I miss any more days like I did yesterday, then I might make it harder on myself. I just gotta stay on top of everything. And right after I finish this video, I'm going to clean my neighbor's kitchen for money. Just so I can afford a coffee. So if nobody's told you today that they love you, well, I love you, and we will see you again tomorrow. Thank you.